There are various techniques of paintings that explored and established during the Renaissance. So these four, Sfumato, Unione, Cangiande and Chiaroscuro. These were four most important techniques that the Renaissance artists have used. And another one is very interesting. Probably we have not noted this. Though you have seen those paintings, you may not have looked at it in that manner. Okay. So the third one is Cangiande, which comes from a Latin word cangiare. Cangiare means to change. So the word Cangiande derives from the word cangiare. Cangiande is actually, as it means, to change. Okay, the word Cangiande derives from the Italian word cangiare, which means to change. So as the meaning is to change, it means the method of cangiare, the style of cangiare is characterized by a change in color. They change the color. And why do they change color? So very often you know that they were using the fresco technique, wet fresco very often. So when you use fresco, there are limitations. There are certain limitations for color. We have very rich variety of colors and different media like oil, acrylic, everything is there. But during their time it was not there. So to overcome the limitations of color, they had to use or devise these kind of techniques. So for certain colors, when they try to give the light and shade, when they are shading it, if you use the deeper tone of the same color, the painting may look very dull. Okay. So the original colors, suppose if it is yellow, when they use yellow color, the dark yellow, there is a limitation for that. However you add the hue of it, it is not going to be too dark. So in order to achieve that darkness, in order to overcome the limitation of the colors they used, they had to devise these techniques. So Cangiande focuses on transformation of colors from one to another. So you will be seeing a yellow cloth, but at certain places they will use a totally different color which is not yellow, which has nothing to do with yellow if you take out from that painting. Here the importance is on which colors are used instead of intensity of colors. So in Unione you found they are adding the intensity of colors. But in Cangiande, they are changing the color itself. So Cangiande, it's all about replacing one color with other. Maybe we are not able to imagine easily. I will show you images, then it will be more clear to you. So Cangiande is all about replacing a color for another. So if you use a dark color, red, brown, or whichever fits in your picture for shadows. So when they are making a shadow or when they are making a dark side of the same object, in the whole composition, which color will be more suiting for that shadow, they will use that color. They are not worried about how it looks naturally. Okay. In order to attain naturalism, you understand, that is the thing, that is the interesting thing. To attain naturalism, they take a very different color which is not natural. So they had that freedom and they conceived that idea and they put it in practice from the early Renaissance onwards. So this technique was widely accepted during the High Renaissance, and one of the most important one who practiced it was none other than Michelangelo. Okay, and there are also other painters. So Michelangelo used it in the Sistine Chapel. When he painted the Sistine Chapel ceiling, he widely used this. So when he is painting a shadow for a yellow object, it will be sometimes blue or sometimes red. You understand? So that we will look at. And Cangiande actually gives freedom of choice. You can choose any color for representing something in a particular color. So whichever color you like. So no matter what they look like in the real world, no matter how they look like in the world of in the in the nature. It may be different from nature. So the thing is that the outcome should be correct. You should have the correct outcome. What you expect must come out. And it should look pretty. So that is the whole idea. So here we will look at some images. Probably you have all seen these images, but I think you may not have noticed this. And if somebody has noticed, good. Do you see this? So there is a cloth which is on the lap of the man who is sitting there. It is from Sistine Chapel. So this is yellow, we know. Highlight is here and the yellow color is there. But all of a sudden it changes into green. Here also it is green. So where the shadow is there, that color has changed. And here something it is white and suddenly it changes as blue. And how the color turns. You understand?
Yes, sir.
See this. In this man is sitting here, man or woman, he's sitting there, a very muscular body. So this is green, but here it is a kind of brown, almost the same color which you see here. That comes here. So this is called Kanjiande. Okay, this Prophet Daniel sitting here, and see how the color changes. This is the same cloth, but here it is shown in yellow. It is changed into green, a tone of yellow here. So they were trying to overcome the limitation of the media they used. Okay. Look at this. So what is the color of the architecture? You just imagine. So here it is a very, maybe looking white, a bluish tone is there, but it is brown inside. Another image. You look at this. There's a very early image, presentation of Jesus at the temple by Fra Angelico. So look at the cloth of Simon. This side it is almost green. Here it is yellow in the center. Then this side it is white. But there is a kind of unity of the image. So there is light coming from one side and it moves on. So the darker area is shown in green, not dark yellow, or they have not tried to reduce or they have not intensified the same color to give the effect of modeling. Is that clear to you? Kanjiande. And again, Sistine Chapel. So there, Sistine Chapel, it is extensively used. In the ceiling, this technique is extensively used. So you look at this man. There is a vest that he is wearing. And what is the color here? And see the difference, how it is changing. And look at the cloth on which he sits. So there is a green color. But the shadow has been done with red. You understand? The shadow comes with red. Look here. Anywhere, if you zoom and see different portions of these paintings, everywhere you will see this. Very extensively used. See how it changes. This yellow tone changes into a pale kind of a pale red color here. A very different color. Look at this, how it changes. See, it's orange kind of color. The same body. How it changes. So I hope this notion of Kanjiande is clear.